I haven't.
You walked past me with a drone.
I haven't got a drone up.
Where is your drone?
Pardon?
Where's your drone? Right. Listen to me, just go over a sec.
What?
Right. You've obviously got the drone up.
I haven't.
Well, you have.
No, I haven't.
Just listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
Right.
I haven't got a drone up.
Just listen to me.
What?
So what's that then?
That's some drone footage.
Right. Okay. So where's your drone?
Huh?
Where's your drone?
What's it got to do with you, buddy?
Right. Just so you know, you are committing an offence.
I'm not committing an offence at all. Am I flying at this minute?
Listen to me.
Am I flying?
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Right.
Just to let you know, we're contacting Civil Aviation Authority to put a temporary ban on flying.
Mate, he said I'm flying. No, I'm not.
So,
am I flying?
So where's
your drone?
What's it going to do with you guys? I'm not flying a drone.
The first officer approaches and wastes no time, accusing the auditor of committing an offense by claiming his drone is still in the air. Calmly, the auditor corrects him. The drone has already landed, but the officer, clearly confused, points to the screen on the controller, misreading recorded footage as a live flight. The auditor clarifies that's playback, not a live feed. Rather than pause to reassess, the officer digs in, doubling down on his accusation. Without a shred of evidence, the drone is airborne. Then the situation escalates. A second officer joins in stating they're now contacting the CIA to issue a temporary flight restriction. But here's the catch. If they're only now requesting a restriction that confirms none existed during the flight translation, the auditor broke no law. What we're witnessing is a law enforcement. It's rulemaking after the fact, and it's being used to retroactively target someone who followed the rules all along.
Just crack on with your job.
Right. Under Article 256 of the air navigation, you are committing an offence.
Offence? Am I flying a drone at this minute?
Near the building. Okay.
Look, the joypad's not moving. Look at that, guys. He's just said I'm committing an offence.
They can fly themselves. It's not stupid. I own a drone myself.
You want a drone? So am I committing an offence now?
Yes, you are.
So are you arresting me then? Are you arresting me?
I'm going to take your details and someone just...
I'm not giving you the details.
Right, well, I have to arrest you.
Go on then. Go on then.
Right, okay.
I'm not flying a drone.
In an attempt to justify the arrest, the officer cites Article 256 of the Air Navigation Order, legislation meant for drones flown recklessly or dangerously. But here's the problem. That law only applies when there's a clear threat to people or property. The auditor's flight posed neither. He was operating a DJI Mini, a sub-250G drone. Fly responsibly and well within legal parameters. Nowhere near emergency services or restricted zones. Instead of asking basic questions or even confirming whether the drone was still in the air, officers chose escalation over inquiry. One female officer went so far as to snatch the controller from his hands. A reckless act that if the drone had been airborne could have caused an actual crash. The bitter irony, the only danger that day didn't come from the drone. It came from the officers themselves.
Flying a drone. Me drone's in my bag, you pair of muppets.
Give us the drone.
Mate, you've just detained. Am I being detained? Detained for what?
Committing an offence under the Aviation Act. Okay? I have told you that. I have asked you.
Am I being detained?
I have asked you.
Am I being detained? Am I arrested?
Yes, you are.
Right.
Okay, all you need to do is
Me drone's in my bag.
I asked you. You said.
Me drone is in my bag. Check my bag.
I was just trying to help out. I know that. But he's made that decision. He's a grown man, and if he wants...
Mate, no, me drone's in my bag. I've told him it's in my bag. He's detaining me, arresting me for a
You
drone.
need to get your details as well, your name and address as well.
What? I was flying it before you actually told me it was an offence. Why is it an offence when I've got a...
It's quite.
Are you arresting me? Serious?
Yes, I've just arrested you.
Will you check that bag just to make sure my drone's in there?
Once we've established your details.
This is... Hey, do you know what? This is an unlawful...
Listen to me, alright? Before you start shouting. Once we've ascertained your details and confirmed who you are, we can look at de-arresting you in relation to...
De-arresting me? I've not committed an offence from the start. I've got a licence and everything.
Under UK law, an arrest must be based on reasonable grounds and offense have been committed, not on a hunch or a vague intent to find out more. The auditor responds exactly as he should, calmly stating he hasn't committed any crime and that he holds a correct license. But that didn't matter. The officers didn't ask what type of drone he was using. They didn't check whether a license was even required. And they certainly didn't verify if he was breaking any law before jumping straight to an arrest. This wasn't law enforcement. It was pure guesswork. A misuse of police powers driven by assumption, not evidence. They failed to perform even the most basic checks before escalating the situation, and that failure speaks volumes.
You don't arrest people first, mate. That you're doing the wrong thing. The law.
You come with me.
Pardon? It wasn't flying, mate.
Come with me.
Jog on, you muppet. Who's got the controller and the phone?
What did you do?
I need that control and the phone because he's got the evidence, mate.
Right, okay.
I proved to you I weren't flying a drone.
You haven't proved it, you was being awkward.
Mate, you said that I was flying a
What your
drone.
controller is. I can't talk, you're shouting.
I have got handcuffs on and they're hurting, mate.
Have you got his controller? Right,
I do.
we'll take the
So look at that, that's still going as we speak.
Right.
That was from footage before when there was no blocker in the area.
Just search his bag.
Yeah, of course, mate. What was your name, fella?
I'm not telling you my name. I'm not telling you my name. I'm not obliged to because I'm not committed an offence.
It's only
This moment exposes a subtle but all too common tactic used by officers to apply pressure without appearing confrontational. The female officer casually asks for the auditor's name. When he rightfully declines, explain that he's not legally required to give it without committing an offense. She quickly retreats with, "I was only asking," but that response is anything but innocent. It's calculated to make the auditor seem uncooperative simply for asserting his rights, while the officer maintains a facade of politeness. In reality, when a uniformed officer asks for your name in a tense encounter like this, it's rarely just a casual inquiry. It's an implied demand, and it carries weight whether they admit it or not.
He's detained me and I'm in handcuffs now.
I've already told you, under the Aviation Act, you are committing offence. You're flying a drone near buildings.
Near buildings.
Without a licence, you can't do that.
I've got a licence. I've got a licence. Am I permitted to give you a licence? Because this area isn't exempt from the CAA.
Who is it?
Eh?
Where's the drone?
It's in the bag. Look through the rest of the bag. Not inside the bag, not that bit.
Sorry guys, can I just ask you to take a couple of steps back for me? Thank you.
No, it's sorry.
Oh, so now Constable is seeing that my drone's in the bag, as it is. It wasn't flying when he pulled me and put me in handcuffs. So now, this is a wrongful arrest. Am I still being detained, Constable? Please let me know soon, because the longer this goes on, the more you will be a civil court matter. Okay. And I will prosecute you.
That's fine.
Personally. You've detained...
We make complaints to Lancashire Constabulary, mate, by all means do so.
Are you being cocky, Louis?
No, I'm telling you where to make your complaint.
Peace, what's your collar number?
Sergeant 5409.
Sergeant 540. Are you happy with your constable doing what he's done to me?
You'd like to make a complaint?
Are you happy with what your constable's done to me?
Ashley?
When the officer finally searches the auditor's bag and discovers a drone inside, it confirms exactly what the auditor had been saying all along. The drone was never in the air. This is a critical turning point. It shatters the entire basis for the arrest. The accusation hinged on a claim that the auditor was actively flying a drone unlawfully. But now with the drone clearly grounded and secured, that claim collapses. The evidence proves beyond doubt. There was no flight, no danger, and no violation. Yet rather than reassess or acknowledge the error, the officer presses on as if nothing has changed. But everything has changed. The original grounds for arrest no longer exist. This was an enforcement based on facts. It was an arrest built entirely on assumption. And now that assumption lies in ruins.
You are committing the offence, okay?
How can I commit offence when I wasn't flying?
Do you want to
At the
listen or shout at
time,
him?
you wouldn't tell me whether you was flying or not.
I wasn't committing an offence.
Right? Listen to me. At the time, I suspected you was committing the offence.
No, you said I was committing an offence.
Because you wouldn't tell me you had the drone in the bag.
No, I told you I didn't have it.
No, you didn't.
Mate, you've done an unlawful arrest on me today. What's your collar number?
You can have a call at 8512. Okay? Listen to me. You're now de-arrested because you're not flying the drone. Should you?
I tried to tell you I wasn't flying a drone.
Should you that drone take off, you will be arrested.
No, I won't. No, I won't. If I want to fly that,
CCTV and monitoring.
I want to fly that, this is a legal way I can fly this drone. I've got a license.
The auditor responds exactly as he should, calm and precise. He states that if he wants to fly the drone again, he can legally, because he holds a valid license and fully understands the rules. And he's absolutely right.